Tariffs are like taxes, but for goods from other countries. They are fees imposed by governments on imported goods, making them more expensive. This can affect the price of everyday items you buy. Imagine walking into a shop and paying extra just because the product wasn't made locally. This extra cost can make imported goods less attractive to consumers, encouraging them to buy domestic products instead. Governments use tariffs for different reasons. They might want to protect their own industries from foreign competition, ensuring local businesses thrive. Sometimes they want to protect their own industries. By making imported goods more expensive, local products become more competitive, helping domestic industries grow and maintain jobs. Other times they're after more tax revenue. Tariffs can be a significant source of income for governments funding public services and infrastructure projects. And let's not forget the good old-fashioned trade war tactic. Countries might use tariffs to pressure other nations in negotiations, aiming to get better trade deals or to retaliate against unfair practices. Think of it as a delicate dance of international economics. Each move can have significant consequences, affecting relationships between countries and the global market. One wrong step, and everyone trips over their own feet. The balance is fragile, and the impact of tariffs can ripple through economies, affecting businesses and consumers alike. President Trump, the self-proclaimed master negotiator, decided to tango with tariffs. In 2025, he slapped a minimum 10% tariff on almost everything imported into the US. But wait, there's more. Certain countries faced even higher rates, ranging from 11% to a whopping 50%. It seems someone skipped the chapter on how to win friends and influence economies. The tremors were felt almost immediately. The ripple effects of the tariffs spread like wildfire through the economy, touching every sector and every household. The US economy, once projected to grow by a respectable 2.7% in 2025, saw its optimistic forecasts crumble. Instead, it took a nosedive to a measly 1.8%. Factories that were once bustling with activity now stand eerily silent, and shopping malls that were once crowded are now ghost towns. Experts are whispering about a 40% chance of a full-blown recession. Financial analysts are scrambling to make sense of the chaos, and economists are in heated debates about the best course of action. It's enough to make even the most optimistic economist reach for the antacids. The stress is palpable, and the uncertainty is causing sleepless nights for many. Middle-income households are staring down the barrel of a $22,000 lifetime loss. Families are tightening their belts, cutting back on non-essentials, and rethinking their financial futures. Remember those promises of making America great again? The political rhetoric that once inspired hope now feels like a distant memory. Turns out, greatness comes with a hefty price tag. Consumers are feeling the pinch, with prices soaring and wallets thinning. The dream of prosperity seems to be slipping further out of reach. Section 4. Taxes versus tariffs, choosing your poison. Some argue that raising corporate taxes would be a better solution, but here's the kicker: tariffs pack a much meaner punch. We're talking double the GDP and wage reduction compared to a significant corporate tax hike. It's like choosing between a mild headache and a full-blown migraine. Either way, the outlook isn't sunny. Section 5. Global trade in the crosshairs, a world of hurt. The interconnected nature of our global economy means that when one major player stumbles, the ripple effects are felt far and wide. The US isn't the only one feeling the pain. The economic turmoil is palpable across continents. From Asia to Europe, markets are reacting with unprecedented volatility. The US isn't the only one feeling the pain. Global trade is taking a beating, with worldwide GDP growth projected to plummet to a paltry 2.8%. This decline is not just a number, it represents lost jobs, shuttered businesses, and strained economies. Even our friends across the pond are feeling the heat. European economies, which are heavily reliant on trade, are experiencing significant slowdowns. The uncertainty is causing businesses to halt investments and consumers to tighten their belts. The EU's GDP could contract, with Ireland and Italy bracing for the worst of it. These nations, already grappling with their own economic challenges, now face additional pressures from the global downturn. It seems that when America sneezes, the rest of the world catches a nasty cold. The interconnectedness of our economies means that no nation is immune to the fallout. As we navigate these turbulent times, the global community must come together to find solutions and support one another. So there you have it. The US economy, once a shining beacon of prosperity, is teetering on the edge of a self-inflicted recession. Who knew that the path to economic dominance was paved with tariffs? One thing's for sure, this roller coaster ride is far from over. Buckle up, folks, it's going to be a bumpy one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to God's videos for more content that will blow your mind away.